Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. So, today's topic of discussion is RH incompatibility. Fine, RH incompatibility. So, first, what is incompatibility? Means those who are not compatible with each other. That means those who are not going each other with hand in hand. So, we can say them as incompatible. Then, what about RH? RH simply stands for rhesus. Fine, rhesus, and it is an antigen, so we can also call it as rhesus antigen. Then what is this rhesus? This antigen was found in the rhesus monkey. First it was discovered in the RBCs of rhesus monkey. That is why the name is called like rhesus antigen. So it is a type of antigen, and where does it locate? It is present on the surface of the RBCs. Fine. On the RBC surfaces, this RH antigen is present. So, if the RH antigen is present, let's say if RH antigen is present, then what will be the consequence? The person will have a positive blood group. We say like A positive, B positive, AB positive, O positive. What is that positive actually stands for? This positive actually stands for the presence of RH antigen. So if the person is having RH antigen on its RBC surface, then we can call it as the blood group as positive blood group. You might see in that after the blood group we use a positive or negative sign. So why this positive sign? This B positive or O positive. So why this positive sign? It is because of the presence of RH antigen. So simple answer, if the RH antigen is absent, so what will be the answer? The blood group will be negative. Fine, the blood group will be negative. You might have listened like O negative, B negative, AB negative. Why the blood group is negative? Because of the absence of that RH antigen. So it is about the RH antigen. Apart from this RH, there is some extra question I am asking. You will answer that in the comment section. So what is the other antigens that is present in a blood group? Fine. I have already told about the RH antigen. What are the other antigens that are found? Okay, fine. I'm erasing it. So what is this RH incompatibility? Let's say if a woman or the mother, let's say if the mother is RH negative, fine, that means the mother is lacking RH antigens, and the father is RH positive. Okay, the mother is RH negative and the father is RH positive. A simple crossing is in between them. So what will about the offspring? Let me clear one thing here. The RH positive is dominant over RH negative. Keep this fact always in your mind that RH positive is dominant over RH negative. These are this is a trait, and these are the different characteristics. That is, someone will be positive and someone will be negative, and this positive is dominant over negative. So what about the consequences? Always the dominant will express. In homozygous or heterozygous condition, the dominant will express. So if the mother is RH negative and the father is RH positive, so what will be the blood group of the offspring? The offspring will be RH positive. Fine. Why? Because it is dominant. Positive one is dominant and it is present in the father. That is why the offspring will express the RH positive antigen. So in the first pregnancy, the baby, it is the first pregnancy. So the baby will be Rh positive. Then what will happen? Placenta will develop. Fine, placenta. And placenta is a barrier. We all know that placenta forms a barrier that will differentiate the mother and the baby's blood. So there will be no intermixing of blood. No intermixing of blood between the mother and the baby. What will happen then? Then after the paturation, what do you mean by paturation? Paturation means the delivery of the baby. Fine? Baby delivery, paturation. At the time of paturation, the blood gets intermixed. Fine? Intermixing of blood is found. Intermixing of the mother and the baby's blood will be occur during paturation. So, see here. I am saying that intermixing means the mother will get positive blood. The mother has negative. It means she is lacking Rh antigen. But I am saying that the baby's blood is mixing with the mother's blood. It means the mother is getting Rh positive antigens. Fine, Rh antigens. So by time, the mother will develop Rh antibodies. Fine. With time, the female will develop Rh antibodies. Why? Because antigen and antibody the antibodies are forming just in response to the antigen. We all know that. So when the mother will get the Rh antigen, she will form the Rh antibody in response to it. So it is the first condition. If this couple is having another child, okay? If the couple is having second child, so what will be the consequences? So again the baby will be, in case of the second child, again the baby will be Rh positive. Why? Because Rh positive is dominant over Rh negative. Then what will happen? So the mother is now having this Rh antibodies. Fine. And this baby is having Rh positive blood group. So placenta develops like this. Placenta develops. Then what will happen? Then these Rh antibodies will travel to the baby's body through this placenta. Through this placenta, the Rh antibodies will pass to the baby. Then what will happen? These antibodies, see, if this is the RBC of a baby, then these are the antigens, Rh antigens. And now we have the Rh antibody. Antigen and antibody will react. So on a consequences of this reaction, the RBCs will clump, or this will coagulate, or we can say that the RBCs will destroy. Okay, it will, with a better term, the RBCs will destroy, or lysis of the RBC will happen. Lysis of RBC. So the baby will suffer from hemolysis. Fine, the baby will suffer from hemolysis, or the baby will burn with anemia. That means absence of red blood cells. Why? Because it is destroying due to the presence of Rh antibodies in the mother's body. So this whole process is known as erythroblastosis fetalis. It is a blood related disorder of the offspring, or of the baby, or of the fetus. I hope this concept is clear now. Okay. So there is only one condition. If the mother is Rh negative, don't ever get confused. Only when the mother is Rh negative and the father will be Rh positive, then only this erythroblastosis fetalis or hemolytic disease of the offspring will occur. Fine. Only when the mother is Rh negative and the father is Rh positive, this erythroblastosis fetalis condition will occur. See, we will do a crossing, simple crossing. We will reverse the situation. So let's say the mother is Rh positive. The mother is Rh positive and the father is Rh negative. So what will be the result? What about the offspring? The offspring will be Rh positive. Why? Because Rh positive is dominant over Rh negative. So the baby will be Rh positive. And the mother is having positive blood, mother is having Rh antigen, the baby is having Rh antigen. So there is no problem. No problem will occur. Clear? So only in this condition, when the mother is negative. Let's say another condition. If the mother is Rh negative and the father is also Rh negative, then what about the baby? The baby will also have Rh negative blood. So see here, the mother and the baby is having the same kind of blood. Both are lacking Rh antigen. So also there is no problem here. Then the third condition. Next case, if the mother is Rh positive and the father is also Rh positive, then what will be the condition? Both are positive, so the baby will of course will have positive blood group. See, the baby is having positive blood group and the mother is also having the positive blood group, so there will be no problem at all. So the only condition where the problem occurs is when the mother is Rh negative and the father is Rh positive. Fine. So what can we do to prevent this? First of all, before marriage there should be a medical counseling. It is the best, like prevention is better than cure. And if this happens, then what we will do? We can use a injection, that is Rogam. Fine? Rogam injection. This injection is or this Rogam is injected into the mother after the delivery of first baby. After the delivery of the first baby, this Rogam is injected inside the mother's body. So what this Rogam will do? This Rogam, let me erase this. What this Rogam will do? This Rogam will destroy the antibodies or Rh antibodies that are formed inside the mother's body. So the Rh antibodies that are formed inside the mother after the paturation of the first baby, these are actually doing the problem na? So we will destroy them through this Rogam injection. This Rogam actually contains anti-D, antibody D. Fine. So you can get a question that anti-D will destroy, or anti-D, we can use anti-D as a cure to this erythroblastosis fetalis. And this anti-D is used in this Rogam injection. And this Rogam injection is done after the delivery of the first baby. Fine. This is all about this erythroblastosis fetalis. If I will conclude the whole situation or whole scenario, what we will find? That Rh incompatibility occurs only when the mother is Rh negative and the father is Rh positive. Then the first baby will be Rh positive, so there will be no problem. So after the delivery, the blood gets intermixed, mother develops Rh antibodies. So in case of the second baby will also have Rh positive blood group and the mother is having Rh antibodies. So then there will be hemolysis of the RBCs. That will lead to anemia. So to deal with this situation, we have Rogam injection. that is administered in the baby after the delivery of the first baby. Sorry, the Rogam injection is delivered to the mother or injected to the mother after the delivery of the first baby. So what this Rogam will do? It will destroy the Rh antibodies that are formed inside the body. So there will be no problem at all. This is all about the Rh incompatibility or erythroblastosis fetalis or the hemolysis disease of a fetus. So thank you everyone. If anyone have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you.